Gold prices flirt with $1,900 an ounce. Phil, when do we hit that magic level that we almost hit this morning in early trading?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if we see prospects of that going later on into the week as we get closer to that Jackson Hole meeting.
And what do you do with $1,900 gold?
Well, I think you still look at prospects of the upside. You just got to weigh in. The size of the corrections will most likely be larger and deeper. So, as an investor, you have to really use proper risk management.
Now, what's the one thing, though, that's going to lead gold to that $1,900 level? Because a lot of the fear, you have to wonder, is already baked in. And although we hear a lot of rumors now of possible QE3, I talked to no analyst who actually think that's going to happen.
Well, I don't think it's going to happen either, but there's still quite the possibility that the Fed makes some adjustments to its current policy or outlines some new things going forward. And I think that's why a lot of people are anticipating that there's going to be some action. It most likely won't be a QE3, but also problems elsewhere around the globe with Europe and Libya are also supporting gold. So it makes a good argument for 1900.
All right, but you also mentioned the possibility of a correction. Now, most strategists and analysts and traders I talked to are all waiting for a sizable correction upwards probably of 20%. Do you think that's going to actually happen in the short term?
It's possible that it happens very quickly. The only problem with it is that there are too many people that are waiting to buy a correction or are trying to diversify their assets in a 10% holding of gold, that any of these corrections that we have seen have been met with favorable investment demand.
So when we do see, gold surge, say $30 and then pull back and up only $15, would you be a buyer then on those quote unquote pullbacks?
Yeah, I think you still have to use, classical technical analysis and look for key levels of support or anywhere where there's been a reversal.
And what do you do with silver here? Seems to be now moving in tandem with gold. Blew past that $40 level finally and the $42 level. How are you trading it here?
Well, I definitely like silver. I think silver is doing more of a catch up to the gold market as well as the platinum is, just to keep the ratios in line. I think that you use that previous high of just over $42. Right around there is going to be some degree of support, but I really think that with a global slowdown, you're probably not going to see silver as aggressively move up. So you want to be slightly more patient with silver.
So you got to be a nimble trader right now with gold and silver because gold's correction might not be as steep as some are expecting.